This is going to be a little longer one from Roscoe. It's a very good job, Kamala, on the Foxy News. The Foxy News that tell a lot of lies that were a little foxy, but the little Trump is too foxy. Sometimes I get to lose a lot of money, but she go on an interview, and this is very good. I don't play the interview for her. She stood up for herself very good. They say, no, Kamala, no good in the interview.
A piece of the enemy from within. I did make a mistake, and I want to say that I did make a mistake. When I called for a soundbite, I was expecting a piece of the enemy from within, from Maria Bartiromo's interview, to be tied to the piece from your town hall, Harris, where you asked the former president about the enemy from within. It just had the piece about the town hall, and just take a listen to what I meant to roll.
I think the bigger problem is the enemy from within, not even the people that have come in and destroying our country. We have some sick people, radical left lunatics. And I think they're and it should be very easily handled by, if necessary, by National Guard, or if really necessary, by the military.
That was Bret Baier doing damage control after his disastrous town hall where he tried to land a gotcha on Kamala Harris and instead gave her a platform to completely dominate him, expose his agenda, and garner this viral moment.
Question to the former president today. Harris Faulkner had a town hall, and this is how he responded.
I heard about that. They were saying I was like threatening. I'm not threatening anybody. They're the ones doing the threatening. They do phony investigations. I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone. He was the greatest gangster. No, it's true. No, but think of it. It's called weaponization of government. It's a terrible thing.
So,
Brett, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, that clip was not what he has been saying about the enemy within that he has repeated when he's speaking about the American people. That's not what you just showed.
Well, he was asked about that specific...
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness and respect to you,
that was the question that we asked him.
You didn't show that, and here's the bottom line. He has repeated it many times, and you and I both know that. And you and I both know that he has talked about turning the American military on the American people. He has talked about going after people who are engaged in peaceful protest. He has talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy. And in a democracy, the President of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without saying he'd lock people up for doing it. And this is what is at stake, which is why you have someone like the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying what Mark Milley has said about Donald Trump being a threat to the United States of America.
He's quoted in the Bob Woodward book that way, yes. Let me ask you this, Madam Vice President. You call Donald Trump...
the significance of that.
And of course, it's worth noting that the reason Harris was so easily able to correct Bret Baier in real time is that she literally played Trump's words on this very topic during her own rally.
And so after all these years, we know who Donald Trump is. He is someone who will stop at nothing to claim power for himself.